The Portland metro area is full of arts and culture. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite places around Portland and the surrounding area where you can find shows, education, music events, art shows, so many things that you can see and do. The first place we're visiting is the Patricia Resource Center in Beaverton, Oregon. The Patricia Resource Center of the Arts opened in 2022, and since then it's offered countless art shows, music performances, lectures, and classes. The mission of the Resource is to foster joy, imagination, connection, and understanding in our diverse community by presenting artistic, cultural, educational, and entertainment opportunities for all. And you can see that on display at any event you attend. Even walking the grounds, you'll see large public art displays in the courtyard. How cute is that? The Resource is located right on the Max Blue Line, and there's street parking and parking lots nearby, and it's surrounded by shops and food options so you can have a full day of activities in one location. In addition to lectures, music events, and art openings, they also have music and theater summer camps for kids. Adult classes include yoga, drumming, music, songwriting, and more. The Resource is great for a fun date night to get some art and culture in, and they're always bringing in new music and art, so check their website to see what's coming up. I feel bad for this guy. Next up, we're going to make our way closer into Portland with a stop at the Multnomah Arts Center. We're at the Multnomah Arts Center in Multnomah Village, and we're going to take a tour inside to see what kind of classes they offer. Let's go! The building started off as a school for the local community in the 1920s. Today, it's an art education center that offers programs in nearly every media you can think of. The whole building has so much art on display by artists, community members, and students. There are beautiful murals throughout the building, kind of a McMinimans vibe without the trippiness. And there are displays by the Multnomah Historical Association showing the building over the years, as well as the general Portland and Multnomah history. The Multnomah Arts Center is a program of Portland Parks and Recreation, which is where you can see a list of their current classes and offerings. It's local art organizations like these that make communities feel like home by bringing vibrancy into the area. We just toured the Multnomah Arts Center, and I am blown away. I cannot believe how many classes they offer. They have everything from photography to music classes, dance classes, and any medium of art you can think of. Ceramics, metal. They had 2 classrooms full of looms. It was just mind-blowing. The one thing that I noticed is that you're walking through an old school, so it definitely has a schoolhouse vibe. Every classroom is set up differently for a different type of art. But what an incredible place, and I'm super excited to start taking classes here. Now that we're done here in Multnomah Village, we're going to head downtown to the Portland Art Museum and the Historical Society. The Portland Art Museum was founded in 1892, making it the oldest art museum in the Pacific Northwest. Today, it spans 2.5 blocks of Portland's cultural district. The museum has been under construction for a while, and this was our first time back now that it's finished. The expansion has created several new exhibit rooms and conference areas, and the entrance and gift shop have moved into the newly built space. The permanent exhibits include Pacific Northwest historical arts and artifacts, as well as globally relevant pieces. There are multiple rotating exhibits on display at any given time, so check the website to see what's currently on. We also saw the David Hockney exhibit, which is currently on display. David Hockney was a prolific contemporary artist who died just last month in June 2026. What makes this exhibit so extraordinary is that he didn't stick to one style of art. He had simple pencil drawings, paintings, digital art, photography, and collage. He even had art pieces about his art pieces. It was really fun and a touching exhibit, and we ended up buying a print of one of his pieces in the gift shop. During our visit, we toured the exhibition that showcased the museum's small collection of Buddhist art that included sculpture, calligraphy, painting, and photography. It's a sweet display of the visual culture of Buddhism from the 6th to the 21st centuries. We just got done at the Portland Art Museum. There's an amazing exhibit for Rothko. There's also a really incredible Buddhism exhibit right now, so I highly recommend, if you haven't been here in a while, to come see the rotating exhibits that are in place. There are so many things to see here, so having a membership is great. That way we can keep coming back. Check out the Portland Art Museum if you never have. We're going to head over to the Oregon Historical Society. It's right over there, so let's go. Across the park blocks from the Portland Art Museum is the Oregon Historical Society, which is not only a place to research local history, but also see permanent and rotating historical exhibits. We saw 2 exhibits during this visit. The first was one that celebrated 100 years on the Oregon Highway 101. This exhibit showcased the history of Oregon's coastal communities, including the trail networks used by Native people, as well as non-Native migrants who settled along the coast in the 19th century. The exhibit has artifacts, photos, videos, and more, and it explores the history and development of Highway 101 and how it shaped Oregon coast communities since being built. It definitely had me ready for a Highway 101 road trip, so don't be surprised if you see that video coming up sometime soon. The second rotating exhibit we saw was about the Yasui family. This was a prominent Japanese-American family that had roots in Oregon going back to the late 1800s. The exhibit featured the Yasui family's important contributions to businesses and communities in Hood River beginning in the early 1900s. It spoke to the racism and incarceration they endured in the 1940s following Executive Order 9066, which ordered all Japanese descendants, including U.S. citizens, to be relocated to concentration camps following the bombing of Pearl Harbor. We've spent some time visiting Hood River, so it was especially great to see this history on display. The Oregon Experience exhibit is one of the permanent Oregon history exhibits. It's been updated in the last few years, so if it's been a while since you visited, it's worth checking out again. The exhibit takes up the full 3rd floor of the building and includes pre-contact history through early settlement days, the Oregon Trail, and on up through the modern-day impact and legacy of the state of Oregon. There are artifacts, clothing, tools, and interactive items, and it's great for all ages. Does it look real?
Totally real.
Our final stop at the Oregon Historical Society was the Research Library. If you're looking for historical records about your neighborhood, your home, or anything about Oregon history, this is the place you'll want to look. There are archives, city records, maps, photos, and people who will happily help you navigate it all. Portland's known for its celebration of arts and culture, and even though I only covered 4 great places to learn, discover, and be moved by art, each one of these places is worth a visit. I plan on covering more places like this soon, so be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. So that's it. Go do some fun arts and culture stuff.